Axie Infinity basically is a low-position coin with the ticker Axes that explicitly has a truly present worth of 6.37 and a market capitalization of 761.64206, which sort of is very huge. Digital currencies explicitly have fundamentally lengthy past the purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers. Or so they for the most part thought. These days it's a resource class that really is significantly controlled and surprisingly took on as legitimate delicate in an every practical sense enormous way. Some, for the most part huge venture banks, even really secure Axie Infinity and other digital currencies as a group to in every practical sense safeguard their resources under administration on against the dashing expansion that disables the customary monetary business sectors, showing that these days it's a resource class that basically is significantly directed and surprisingly embraced as legitimate delicate in an unobtrusive way. Presently now is the right time to by and large uncover or short mid and for the most part long-haul expectation of the advancements on the Axis market that certainly depend on the readings of our genuinely extraordinary crypto unpredictability file that in a real sense assists us with measuring the market opinion and expect wherein which the market means to go, or so they sort of thought at this time. The cost of Axie Infinity is 6.37. And the coin is currently ranked 55th in the overall, generally speaking in every practical sense, positioning in an unobtrusive manner. The said generally positioning is assessed based on the resource's current value, which is generally duplicated by its fundamentally current market capitalization, an equation that is genuinely applied all through all monetary business sectors in a genuinely significant manner. Our administration consistently shouts any advancements in these three areas with the goal that our clients basically get the most important information in regards to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios, or so they basically thought. It's likewise critical to truly consider the verifiable data that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course in a significant way. On July 29, the cost of Axie Infinity genuinely was at 6.34 cents toward the end of the exchanging time frame, in which the costs alter frequently added up to 1.62, which is very significant. 7 days prior, on July 30, Axis essentially was esteemed at 5.92, which sort of intends that from that point forward the value sort of has fundamentally vacillated by 0% in an unobtrusive manner. A month prior, on July 31, the market member laid out the cost of Axie Infinity at 4.85. Subsequently, the coin in every practical sense has taken a 31.24 action to arrive at its sort of present standing thing, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. In fact, the examination of market capitalization by and large conveys really equivalent significance in both digital money and customary business sectors, which sort of is genuinely critical. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology for the most part is utilized to decide the essentially generally position and prominence of computerized resources and stocks. For example, incredibly changes in market capitalization, truly sure, are kind of negative, really are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could truly be going, as well as the resources fundamentally potential for making games or posting misfortunes in both short and sort of long-haul viewpoints. This precise in every practical sense indicator is also used to assess the strength of Axie Infinity in comparison to the rest of the digital currency market, the advancements that could also supply clues at its next presentation. Amazingly, to sort of decide the ongoing business sector capitalization of Axes, we quite the flowing inventory, the boundary that will fundamentally be made sense of later by the fundamentally present worth of the cryptographic money under examination, which is genuinely critical. Starting today, the market capitalization of Axie Infinity truly remains at 761.64206. Which molds the reason for especially current kind of positioning expressly was referenced previously sufficiently, for the most part significantly recently. On July 29, acts as in every practical sense how to market capitalization of 758,296,911 URSA. On July 30, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to in a true sense was recorded at 706,248,638, indicating that the type of idea is still weak. Certainly, contrary to popular belief, a month ago on July 31st, the market value of Axie Infinity was estimated to be $569.072704. In fact, contrary to popular belief, the whole inventory incorporates the number of coins that have been proactively delivered by various techniques, for example, mining. These digital currency can generally be used for very dynamic exchanging or stored away in financial backers' wallets or with overseers. This exceptionally metric additionally figures the coins that truly have been transitioned away from through the interaction called consuming, which is applied to control the expansion rate. At this point, the sort of absolute stock of Axie Infinity most certainly is laid out at 270,000,000 axes, which is genuinely huge. In conclusion, the flowing stock truly is utilized to compute the market capitalization and explicitly evaluate the coin's ongoing remay. It implies the especially generally measure of access that is currently exchanged across all trades, with the exception of coins that are marked locked frozen or briefly generally put on and available for general use out of the blue in a really significant manner. It's generally accepted that digital currencies, particularly those with a flowing stock between 60 million and 150 million, are the most reasonable for long-haul venture because they essentially are the most reasonable for long-haul venture Crossroads Axie Infinity has a running supply of 119,600,2744 coins. Also fundamentally, high trading volume typically indicates that liquidity is flowing into that market, demonstrating the type of broad premium in digital currencies and ensuring fairly smooth execution of trades in an unpretentious manner. However, it should be noted that the information related to the continuous exchanging volume isn't that much reasonable for making extremely long-haul cost expectations, but it as a rule gives important knowledge into the very current market circumstance, which is explicitly important for short and mid-term cost gauges generally completed by our exclusive calculation. A great digital money investor must not dismiss this type of metric when selecting section or exit point. The rule of thumb here in every practical sense is to sort of get into the activity when the volume in a real sense begins to rise, when the cost in every practical sense is pushing out of the combination region, and explicitly abandon the boat when the volume starts to drop after a significant convention in a truly significant manner. It's even certainly better assuming those cost moves especially occur in the areas that truly match with generally kind of high volume, which are Bitcoin price prediction. USD gets stronger after Q2 GDP report. BTC responds to market changes. In the ever-changing world of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is now worth $29,270, which is a drop of nearly 1% from Friday. As the market changes, different things come into play.